Hello people of Earth, it's your pal, the Orbital Outcast, Rad Gnarly, coming your way with another low-key broadcast, and today we are once again dipping our toes and our little grapey feets into the various towns of Garden Story. But before I get to that, I'd like to say hello to everybody in chat or checking us out on VOD, no matter who, what, where, when, why, or how you happen to be in this great big old world of ours. We are happy to have you with us, and we hope that we're going to do well. Bit of a lower key stream than normal. As you can see, we're in cozy mode for the afternoon. Oh my goodness, I forgot I put on my paper crown in my glasses. Oh, I feel so smart. I'm the smartest Concord grape in the land. Mind you, I'm the only one as well, so it's an easy contest to win. It doesn't make the honor any less grand. Okay, let's go fishing. Or dousing. Here we go, a dousing, gonna grab a hunk of wood. Here we go, a dousing, I hope I get something good. I think I'm full of azure shells. I appreciate you, though. I do. I really do. Oh, I'm not full of azure shells. Never mind. Thank you so much for that azure shell. What a great way to start the day. And now, we smacketh. We smacketh the mail. Sweet. Thank you for the money. Alright, so, currently, we are working on upgrading the summer bar to 5s across the board. Acorns have walked on over to Shell Cove and Spring Hamlet. No one's getting in and out of the summer bar while they're there. Alright. Another dam is accidentally reactivated in Summer's End. Can someone tinker with the levers there before the place floods? Summer's End. He's aware. Let us do that first. Okay, Summer's End. It's a local problem for local people. We'll do that first. Over here to the casual ride. We are in for a fight. And away we go. And we're hopping. And we're going lily pad. And then we're smacking. Oh, okay. Hi-yo! I take your shell. Hi! Yeah! My shell now. No shell for you. You get inky black death. Well, it's kind of inky purpley death, but you get the idea. Death. Death of all kinds comes for you. Only I survive our encounter. Yeah, run at me. Run at me, you fool. Oop, wrong one. I do not... Oh my god. All out of sorts. Excuse me. This is not at all how I rehearsed it. Okay. Back into the fray. Fray, I say! I say the fray. Okay. Now over here. And then you get a little bit of that. Yeah, a little bit of that. And then we do a little spin. And now I'm back to my brawly. And you get brawlied up. Brawly! All sorts of brawlied. Okay. I mean, I don't have a lot of stuff on me, so let's just grab some shoes. Throw it in the old storage bin later. What's up, buddy? How's life? Alright, can't hang for the answer yet. Glad we had this talk. Hiya! I'm still looking for glass lenses, I do believe, to upgrade. Oh, probably the pick. Probably the thing I don't even use. Mind you, I don't use the hammer much either. Here, let me take you up by pick, see how we feel about it. It's fun, just as effective. Bing, bang, boom. And then let us define something here. We've done it! Oh, a chunk of earth! For hours and hours alone. Oh, lovely. A shell of the most yellowy yellow. The most urine-inducing yellow. Oh, good, a hunk of wood. Perhaps we can follow up with some succulents. Hiya! 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 Ah! That's how I garden. See, I don't know what, like, yeah, there's 3 things here. Stop just showing me twig. Okay. Alright, we're still okay in terms of inventory. I'm not going to grab any of that glass shards. They are plentiful. I need to do something with some... Yeah! Dust off these nerdwells. Hiya! And then, I gotta raise some levers, yo. Okay. Where you at? Get on there. Take all that. Woo! Who are you? Where you at? Get on down and take all that. Yep. Yeah. These ones are easy. Because anything that I need to lift out of the water, it's always like 3 up taps. We snag and then we tap up thrice. And then boom! We've done it. We've restored the flow of water. And we've done the request of the day. One of the 2 of you. The other one's back in the other town. Hi, what favor would you ask of me? Pagu! Concord! Have you got the pith roots we need for the flute? Don't have enough, that's to be expected. Pith roots only grow in Autumn Town, but that's quite alright. I'm sure a guardian has much better ways to spend their time. That's fine. That's fine. We'll never make the flute. No problem. I don't even care. I don't even want a flute in the first place. I don't even like flutes. What's a flute? Get out of my house. Okay, buddy. You keep those feelings to yourself. We just haven't been to Autumn Town yet, that's all. It's on the itinerary. We just have not made it yet. First, I'm going to maximize Summer's End. We're going to leave each place better than we found it. Another hunk of wood. Back down to the main town. I can't wait to unlock fast travel. I can't wait to unlock fast travel. I can't wait to unlock. I can't wait to unlock fast travel. Walking around is fine and all, but I like to go. I need to go in the minimum time it takes to get there. At least in terms of video games. I mean, depending on the vibe. Obviously, it's fun to explore Minecraft. But once you have like a base established and stuff, it's fun to be able to like bop back and forth between places. Etc. etc. Alright, take us some of these. Take us some of all of this. Like that or that. Got it in succulents for it. I don't have them. They don't exist. They're not here. There. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. No one even sees those. No one even notices. Okay, so up in Shell Cove. Okay, Shell Cove and Spring Hamlet. I'll be back. I just gotta take a track out to the old, whatever. Gotta go Spring Hamlet. You know how it is. See you later. How am I doing for sandstone? I'll find out. I have at least one more piece. So I'm still on the lookout for all of this glass. So, they're right here. This is easy. Let me just back up, save your AoE effect. How rude. Okay. That takes care of that. Oh no. I've heard about, like, for all I've done to clean up Spring Hamlet. Continued reports of someone just leaving shattered glass all over the beachfront. Just terrible, terrible consideration for others. Like, how dare you? Who could this vile person be? Going around Spring Hamlet, just shattering glass. Oh, hang on. Jars. Looking for items. Certainly not the item I got, but I'm really excited to now have. So we're looking for lenses. I don't know what we need to upgrade with them, but we need to do it, and we're going to do it, and you can't stop us. So, might as well get on board. See what I can snag. Snagification! Complete. I have branched. So none of that was fruitful, unfortunately. But we shall do our tours. Since we happen to have a request that brought us to this town, like I'm not going to do this every day, but... Man, I would be so grateful if the frequency of glass lenses was higher than it is. Not that I'm ungrateful now for having any of them. Okay, so don't need sandstone either. 8 lenses! 8 wonderful, ready-to-use lenses. Pardon me, just had to tab away from the game for a second. Deal with the issue in chat. But a moment. And now we're back! I'm going too far. I'm going too far. You're going too far. Get back to the other town. Okay, so. Spring Hamlet, max out, 5s across the board. If they have trouble, it's imported trouble from elsewhere. So we're going to do our best to leave them alone. Tidy little Spring Hamlet, doing okay. No issues there. Gonna head back to Summer's End. Explore a little bit. Let's see where we can find more glass in this area. What else can I build? What's up? What's up, Woody? Many thanks to you, Greenling. Had it not been for your might, I would still be in the depths beneath that great beast. But now I am ready to help. Would you like to learn about building? Now I'm good. 12 driftwood. Ah, and $75. How much driftwood do I have? I wonder if it's town overall, or each individual, like, hamlet. Hopefully it's just an overall upgrade. Let's check out our driftwood supplies for more info. 5! Oh, we are terribly short there. No wonder we're not doing that right now. Gotcha. Okay, we're still exploring. We're still checking things out. Yeah, that'll somehow connect later, I do believe. Not a lot else to do today. At least official business. Oh, I'll come back for you. Perhaps for you, some glass don't mind if I do. This one looks active. This one feels active. I'm convinced. That's the teleporter. So it's gotta be soon. Something good will happen and they'll be like, hey, the teleporter at the front of town works again. You can connect it to other teleporters by doing, you know, the teleporting dance or something. Y'all got that teleporting dance? Concord over here. We've been swapping stories. Oh yeah. We've never seen that kind of adventure in the summer bar. Because Rana's hanging out here. Oh, you know, about how I caught that big worm in the Hamlet Library. We're so happy to have Rana back, aren't we? There's a hurricane without them. We'll have to find some time to go swimming. Wherever would we find the time? Where will we find the water? First and foremost. The salt will do you some good. Your skin's so soft and pudgy from that weak spring water. Ha ha ha. Pardon my pun. Good time to ask this question, though. Are you living that dream? Is it more than it seems? Is it cookies and cream? What's the snag of the stream? Snag of the stream. Thank you so much for asking. We are eating simple, honest, delicious, nice, high-energy trail mix that we picked up at a Walgreens in downtown Chicago. It contains, for my chewing enjoyment, dried pineapple and papaya, banana chips, dried cranberries, coconut flakes, walnuts, and cashews. It's been a delight to slowly snack on this throughout the day. I'm finding as I get older, my natural state of eating is more of that of a grazer. I always love snacks, don't get me wrong, but like, Especially like a trail mix like this. Turns out I'm one of those tree-hugging, granola-crunching hippies, after all, like I always knew I was. Anyway. Yeah, I wonder if this impact is too. Let's have a look up to you. Still complaining about you, I guess. Say, Rana, if you wanted to prank content, I think they're heading to bed soon. Oh, Concord, before you head off. Here, for your troubles, we want you to have these shoes. What do they do? We originally made them for Guardian Blue back in the day, an offering of gratitude for Vista Outpost's help. Of course, that was before we knew they had more than 2 feet. I'm sure a bipedal greenling like yourself can make full use of it. Dash shoes! Dash shoes? Sonic shoes? What do they do? Do I feel faster? What's going on? Do I need to equip them? Increase the initial speed boost from sprinting. Oh, cool. That's fun. Sprinting is... Whoa, that part. Look at us go. I mean, okay, so I can't sprint around. That's cool. What do you need? A different type of damage, right? It needs whatever that green thing is. You got it. Awesome. Thank you so much. I'm going to go ahead and leave your area because it's going to make the day later. I was hoping that would just increase my overall walk speed. But, love me some dash shoes. I feel dashing. And so I shall. Whee! Look at me, I'm a pretty butterfly. Dancing. I'm dancing in the breeze. Oh, it's so wonderful. Whee! Now surrender your lenses to me. Hiya! What to do? Shall we go over 3? I mean, we're going to try. We're gonna give it a shot. Oh, we've done it! Oh, glorious! Give me that delicious lens. Yay! We've done it. Mission accomplished. In the door. Into the box. Put it in the box. Put it in the box. Put it in the box. Dip. Just throw that crap on the floor. Someone will pick it up. I don't even give a crap. And then we're off to bed. Ah! Who's there? Aha! That's where I left those $3. Now they must die. I'm so tired. Village status. So 5s for Spring Hamlet, see? And then we're going to get Summer Bar to 5s before we move on to Autumn Town. Well, as much as we can. Like, if the requests keep flowing and it's all local stuff, we can do this easy. Yeah. And again, I still gotta farm lenses. I'm gonna try to get like 12 before I do my purchase of whatever the number is. I'm not quite sure what the number is. So I want to make sure I have pretty close to top before I start pulling some out. And then maybe we'll do the driftwood thing and increase our overall storage. Boom and boom. The game is saved. It's a beautiful, beautiful sunny day. Morning, noon, and night. We have 2 requests. If you have the time, would you do us a favor, Concord? And let's find out what that could be. Oh, there's something that needs to go in here. 2 shells. I don't even need to look at the request board. And if there's something that needs to be dumped in the communal recipe thing or ingredient thing, done. So before I even leave the house, one of my 2 jobs for the day is finished. That is called efficiency. Okay. Yep. And since I'm also nearby the village... Oh, this is going to be something good. Yay, a crimson shell. That's a rare catch. Time has told me you're a rare find. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Oh yeah, this is our whole extra area. It belongs just to us. All these resources. I'm gonna do all the snagging. Oh, probably another crimson shell. Yeah, buddy. Okay, wood storage to be fun. Lily propagation. The true place to find a lily spore is at the bottom of Spring Hamlet's library. Only in its dark recesses does the lily properly bloom. A lily spore. Okay. I need... Oh, is that where I need the lily spore from? It wants us to do the other dungeon, like the level 1 dungeon, which is in the library. Okay. I can do that. I can do that for you. I'll take the sap. Definitely take that sap. I mean, I'll take all of it. It's close to the deposit, so. Alright. That's good to know. Oh, I don't need that. I don't need you. Thanks for nothing, yellow shell. I'm just kidding, I love you, but I don't think you will. Okay. Do I have the second repair kit waiting? Look at that. Look at that. Okay, so I need 2 of those, and that'll connect those 2 islands. Gotcha. Okay. Switch back to my other shield. And then I'm headed to Spring Hamlet to check out the library to do the dungeon at the bottom and look for a lily bloom. Again, we haven't even looked at our request for the day, so let's give us this day our daily gold, and then check the board here. Did this one already. Weird tentacles that pop up in Reef Ridge. They're consuming some of the seafront. Reef Ridge is somewhere. Oh, I think it's this way. We've certainly done this request before. Alright. Fools. That's one. Out of my way. Out of my way. I gotta kill this thing before it swoops at me. Wait, hang on. I can run, right? Run. There we go. That's not bad. Quick little dash to get out of the way. There it is. See you later. See you later! As a gamer of many decades, it's still difficult for me to leave a screen of enemies and leave them all alive. But I'm used to, like, if you take them out, they stay dead, or you have to take them out on every screen because their attack patterns or their movement patterns are so volatile that anything else is too dangerous to risk. I still don't have a seed thing. For your seed pouch, I don't have one. Oh, that's dope. That's a dope looking cap. I'm not gonna deny that. Oh, that's for the... Okay, for the other bottle of things. Metallic. +4. Interesting. What was it? What was the resource? Sandstone, huh? I'll do that. That'll give me the opportunity to collect some more sandstone later. Sure. First, let's get all this on board. Thank you. And then 10 of these. Okay. Boom. Pocket file hath been upgraded. And off we go to the library, where we'll fight a bunch of jerks that'll be in our way. Oh, you must They'll just be in the way, try to ruin your day, and then we'll have to say, fuck out of here, is what we'll have to say. I just wanted the contrast of sweet singing and then the harshness, the schwer word. Ah, they're schwan at us. You shouldn't do that. It's not very good to schwer. I could have sworn you swore too much. Okay. Ugh, the scourge of glass shards up and down the beaches of Spring Hamlet. What's happened to this city? I left it in pristine condition. Everything leveled up to 5. What has happened to city services in this area? It's an absolute disgrace, and you should be ashamed of yourself. I have half a mind to tell. I have half a mind to tell the mayor. Did you know I knew the mayor? Yes, I'm a big shot. You were a lowly maraschino cherry, standing contemplating their life on the beach of Spring Hamlet. I have things to do. I don't have time for this. Glass shards, indeed. Pish, pish, I say. That. Ha-ha! Coming over there. Hiya. Okay, let me see. The last bottle is headed this way. Excuse me? You ever thought about a career as a stunt double? Oh, speaking of, there was a new Only Murders in the Building yesterday I gotta catch up on. Woo! Okay. No time. I have no time to do my little swimmy bits. Where are those two friends go? I should have probably interacted with them before they left. I wonder if it was a time thing. I wonder if there are seasonal things beyond how each town is seasonal. Okay, so there's something down here, lily spores, in the basement of the library, right? Some of the stacks, tiles, and floor are covered with poisonous rot fumes. Don't linger on them or they will hurt. What about this lily stuff, though? Secretive layers. But of course, what then this? What then saith I to you about this then here in thine corner? Bob, I bop at you. Hello? Is anyone down there? Hello? Make yourself known. I guess that's a no. This is also a thing that I've noticed in the other dungeon. Seems to be like, what is this, a boss? Like a shortcut to the boss or something? Okay, stay off the purple stuff for as long as you can. My goodness me. My goodness gracious. So many people to attack. No, I've been poisoned. How dare you poison me? And your friend. I shall kill you and everyone else in the room. That's right. That's right. You think about what you have done to me and how it affects you. Hey, Rocco, what's going on? Is it National Cheeseburger Day already? Oh no, I didn't get my card sent out in time. Dang it, maybe next year. How's it going, buddy? How's your day? Did you see the latest Power World news, as far as we're concerned? Our latest Power World excitement, if you would like to call it that. It's an eventful game now. Do let me know. Just didn't let me know if it's, if your character's still there. Oh well, check the game chatter, my good man. We are saying goodbye to Power World this week, and we're going out guns a-blazing. I mean, either this week or next, but certainly by the end of September. And we're prepped for it now. We are prepped for the end. The end times. You know how those things usually go in our multiplayer games, Rocco. Like, okay, we're winding down. We've done everything we can legitimately, or pretty much everything we can legitimately, with the game. So now let's, break it a little bit, as we do. Much like we, destroyed 7 Days to Die, much like we got the most out of Minecraft during the entire run of that one. Much like we helped ourselves with some Ark stuff late game. Yeah. Go check out our rates, if you will. I think you'll find the numbers quite positive in our favor. Murdered. Okay, but like, is there a difference? Where do I get the lily thing? Will it be here, maybe? Twig. Sap, sap's good. Water sprout, that might be full. Sap's always good. I'll take more sap. That was like a lily something. Sap's good. Again, sap's great. Let me some sap. What is this? Put me in there. That's got to be like an extra hard boss or something. Or no, that's maybe a fast travel to the boss thing. Very intriguing, nonetheless. I destroyed your poison basement. Don't really know what these are. Haven't seen them yet. Okay. Now I have 10 lenses. That's got to be good for something, right? And away. Alright, there are upgrades to be made. What do I need all these lenses for? 10 of them. Improve the jar with routine care and various tinkering. So that's my jar. Needs 10 of them. This thing needs 8. Pick. An old relic found in the grove through the hammer. Okay, so that's 25, whatever those are. 8 sharpens the pick. Okay, I'm gonna do this one. This is what we were saving for. It's gonna cost me, but I'm gonna do it. The jar I'm okay with as is. We do a decent job monitoring our health with, you know, sleeping regularly, stuff like that. Keeping our bottles stocked. So I'm gonna upgrade the pick. Not that we use it, but I just want all of my weapons as best as they can be in our pursuit of leveling up the town to level 5 across the board. Just, you know, overall, making sure we're taking care of ourselves. And our area, like our or not like neglecting our duties in any way we could possibly be neglecting them. Like all of our equipment is in pristine condition, our intentions are true. You know, we're here to fight the good fight. Let's putter along. As we putter along, as we move from place to place, back down to the safest spot in the world, at least in Somerset. That place is my home. I get a place. Any house that I have in any town, obviously in my head the safest place to be. Well, this one's mine. Gots to be a safe spot. Let me just find the right spot just to sleep. There we go. Any new memories? I don't think so. Yeah, can't imagine. Okay, let's just get a little shut eye. Okay, got a blue. Boom. Boom. Oh, little rain at night. 2 more requests. I wish they'd give me 3. I got time for all 3. Don't be shy. If there's anything for me to drop in, I'll do that in 1 second once I grab these. It might even be one of these items. I hope you need a yellow shell. Jeez, that'd be awesome. Gee whiz. 2 yellow shells would be perfect. It would be ideal. What a request. 6 sandstone. I mean, I can still do it. No problem. I literally have 6, so... Here you go. Request. Granted. Now, let's get rid of these. Alright, I gotta hunt for more sandstone. I don't have any now. Okay, that's paying out. What else do I need to do today? Safety rails around the outpost. Okay. Did that say sandstone? It needs sandstone for him? That's hilarious. Okay, it's sandstone day. Enter sandstone. Mr. Sandstone, bring me a dream, bum 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 bum, making the cutest that I've ever seen. Just in a lonely night all over. Boink, boink. Alright, I have a bunch of sandstone. I'm so alone. Alright, off to the outpost. I shall fix it with my sandstone. I hope I have enough. We shall find out together. First, I'm gonna grab the sandstone that's up here. How about you? Alright, grab those pebbles. Grab them. Grab those pebbles by the pebbles. Wait. Yeah. Yeah, I'll stick with that. Grab them pebbles by the pebbles. Let them know. You gotta let them know. Rub some sandstone on it. Did it. Perfect. There. That's errands for the day. All done. No problem. They're already occupied. I mean, it's occupied with this stuff, though. Delicious. Thanks. Leafy dude, that one's super fast. Only 2 charges, still super fast. That'd be fun to put that one on there. Okay. Anything new? 15. Sandstone. I'd love a seed pouch. Where did I get a seed pouch? Maybe I get that. Maybe I get that in autumn because that's when we harvest? I don't know. We'll figure it out. Hey guys, I'm also looking for driftwood. I'd like to get driftwood in a way that doesn't involve me having to, like, go to the dungeon every time. I mean, I will, because, you know, it's the best place for driftwood. But I also wouldn't mind not having to do that. So if y'all have any tips, tricks, pro strats, go ahead and share them under the hashtag driftwood. Hashtag driftwood, everybody. That's the official tag. All socias. Leave no soch untagged. Tag all the socias. Oh, I accidentally healed myself, but that's okay. I have so many heals. I was trying to activate the shield. I couldn't remember the button. There. I have de-shelled you! And now, I will eat your squishy insides. Or I would at the very least step on your squishy insides until they are your squishy outsides. See there, trapdoor, and then extra boss root or something. I'm sure they're related, but very interesting. Oh, too far, too far. There we go. That slowed me down. Oof. No hit point. I need those points of heat. I hit you. Not the other way. Nope. Yeah, take that, Pebble. I'm so happy. Ooh, it's a long one. Okay. Ooh, that's a long stretch. Get out of here. Get out of here. Okay. Oh. There we go. Anything could be in here, so it's always nice to check. I'm on the lookout for the stumps that I know have driftwood, and the boss. And the boss. My main driftwood sources. My main driftman. My man. My main. My main driftman. Okay. Well, we're moving right along. Gonna get to the boss. Beat him with the brawly. Gotta pay the boss cost. Okay. Ah! Get in here. Yeah. Gotta harvest this driftwood before I get to that driftwood. See if perhaps the pick is better for this sort of thing. Oh, look at it all. Money. These twigs. I mean, the twigs can stay. We're fine. We just have so much. We have so much wood. How much? All of it. We have all the wood. Ah, no, I have been poisoned. But not in such a manner that it affects my health, just that it slows me down for a moment and allows me a breath to take a sip of water. Let me go ahead and hydrate myself. Ah, yeah. Love the new alerts. Alright. Typically speaking. Get rid of that. Rude. Heal up real quick. There you go. Close enough? Close enough. So close. Might get him. Got him. Only had to stun them once. Okay, get through here. There should be some more driftwood in the back. Oh, first off, let's go to the other vial. There we go. Come on, little driftwood. I know there are many, many things around. I wish I could tab in some way. Oh, holy moly! Maxi-kun, thank you so much for the raid! How goes? How's everybody doing? How do I do this? Boink. Boink. Yeah! Thank you so much. Welcome in, Raiders. My name is Rad Gnarly. I am the Orbital Outcast, aka the Silent G. I usually play afternoons here on Twitch, streaming a variety of different games. Wednesday afternoons, we spend some time with indie titles, and we're working our way through Garden Story, having a delightful time with it. Maxi-kun, hope you're having a great day. Things are going great. Things are going fantastically. We're grinding up some resources. We're currently collecting some driftwood to make some improvements around the town. This game is a nice mix of city management, where I'm running around doing favors for people like I'm in an Animal Crossing game, and then some minor adventure. I don't want to say minor, but some lighter adventure slash dungeony fare. So it's a little bit of a Zelda mixed with an Animal Crossing, or if you'll bear with me, it's kind of a bit of ActRaiser. If you ever played ActRaiser for the Super Nintendo back in the day, which had platforming levels, and then you were ultimately using your divine godlike powers to improve the city. Where I'm using my powers as Guardian of the Grove to help everything go well as we collect our village resources. Oh, we have too much driftwood now. Oh, we're lousy with it. Oh, we're filthy with driftwood. Oh, goody goody. Okay. Oh, let me double check that I've done the errands for the day. So, Maxi-kun, what were you playing over there? I didn't quite see what you're raiding with. How would your stream go? Found a WWF wrestler mod for NHL 94 that was not bad. That sounds great. I remember back in the day playing the old football games and being like, man, wouldn't it be dope if we could just do like a wrestler version, like just import a bunch of wrestlers into a football game and have them do that. Definitely used to play with the customization of NHL characters back in the day when they were like the EA games were mostly on PC. I'm Canadian, so big space in my heart for hockey in general, especially the games over the years. I remember my buddy and I having a lineup of like him and I as wingmen. I believe John Lennon was our center. Jesus and another player or another person were our defensemen. I believe we put Pinhead in nets. Like, having a lot of fun way back in the day, importing photographs even just to map faces on created characters in games like that. That's great. And I love how obsessed the gaming community is with getting the most out of their games and, like, modding things like crazy. That's so dope. The only downside of this, though, is one team of Java wrestlers did not have the goon, yet but had both doinks. That's amazing. That's amazing. The goon's gimmick was great. I remember reading Jericho's book, and I think he was, like, considered for that, right? And, like, turned it down? Something to that effect. I loved his boots because they like, tapered them a little bit to make it look like they were, like, going to taper down to where there would be a skate blade, but then there wasn't a skate blade. He just had to walk awkwardly on his hockey skate boots. Heck yeah. We actually do, every Thursday here on the stream, is Wrestling Empire. Like, usually it's a wrestling show, and currently it's Wrestling Empire, where I am the promoter of strong style wrestling in the promoter mode, and we're doing our best at the moment to get back into the black. We are operating in the red as the #1 promotion in the world, and we're trying desperately to get back into profitability before we run out of talent, because most people's contracts are coming due, and we literally can't even negotiate with them because they won't sit down at the table since they know our financials and that we don't have any money. So that's our fun on Thursdays at the moment. As we have a full roster of a lot of former TNA talent, a lot of AEW talent, a lot of fun things going on there. What a wild game Wrestling Empire is. I always love to shout it out because the creator of it, M. Dickey, has his own little universe out there. His own independent software company producing just the craziest wrestling games for like 15, 20 years now. I always tip my cap to the ingenuity of a character like an M. Dickey. Fun fact. Oh, hang on, I'm missing a little bit here. I know one match he had on the second airing of a match. They edited out Mr. Perfect's commentary because he kept correcting Vince on bad hockey calls. Oh, that's amazing. And Perfect would know, too. He's from Minnesota. They love hockey, and that's the state of hockey. That's great. Fun fact, Vince owned a hockey team for once. Not a well-known one, but still. You do the wrestling sim sometimes. Oh, that's fun. Yeah, I love... I'm big on the promotion aspect of it, you know? Like, give me a good GM mode. I have yet to figure out, and I might dip a toe next year, because I've heard the Steam versions of the WWE, like, 2K games, not that I'm super enthused about supporting WWE until they get a lot of their sort of litigation and stuff sorted out. But there's the Steam version of the game you can remote play. So that would allow me to do a GM mode versus anybody else in the world that was like a Steam friend of mine. So I feel I could call upon some other streamer friends and get a good, like, maybe 3-person GM mode in the next year. That's something on sort of on the back burner. I do have other plans. Mainly for wrestling, we have done primarily on stream. We did a lot of Fire Pro Wrestling World, like 3 seasons of it for a promotion that I run called the GWA, the Gnarly Wrestling Isle, the only professional wrestling promotion in the world with 3 silent letters for its initialism. The Gnarly Wrestling Isle, GWA. That was Fire Pro for a while. Then we went to 2K22 because I was excited about the return of GM mode, so I wanted to see what that was all about. Really enjoyed it. I watched Battle of the Brands, so I'm aware of the changes they made since, and I'm ready to pull the trigger maybe on next year's version to see what they go there. I mostly use No Mercy, but a friend did give me 2K23 earlier this year. I know servers are going offline. That's fine, so I hope we can still use already downloaded stuff. Yeah. If the servers are going offline, grab all your CAWs now, get them downloaded to your machine, like get them saved with your, like, I think 100 slots or whatever it is. And then, yeah, once the servers go down, you'll still have access to those. So long as whatever you have, like, downloaded is on your save, like, load yourself up with, like, arenas, characters, all that stuff. Just make sure to do that before the servers go down. All that stuff will stay. Like, I have a bunch of characters that I downloaded for the 3rd season of the GWA. The 3rd version, the 3rd generation, I call them, of the GWA, was in 2K22, and we played a full universe mode where I just booked weekly television and pay-per-views with no consequence. Like, I wasn't in a GM mode situation. I wasn't worried about money. I was just worried about featuring all of my talent, which were composed entirely of non-wrestler wrestlers. Like, it was celebrities, video game characters, comic book heroes, all that sort of villains, all that sort of thing. So yeah, there's a lot of fun to be had out there in the wild, wacky world of streaming wrestling stuff. Shitty though, some I found I can't download because some legs and arm parts are paywalled. Oh, that sucks. I didn't know they microtransactioned the community creations. That's a bummer. I may be the only guy in the history of the world, so search for Disco Inferno and Dean Douglas caught at the same time. No, that makes sense. If you're building a 1995, 1996 save, like I'm thinking 96 especially, that's fine. That makes sense to me. It immediately put me in a time period, you know what I'm saying? Like, I immediately knew what you were talking about. What sort of, like, era of wrestling you're going for. Maxi-kun, have you ever tried Fire Pro Wrestling? Specifically, Fire Pro Wrestling World. Have you ever given that game series a shot? It's mostly available... I think it's only available on PS4, PC at the moment. I bet I'm now a download somewhere. I did wrestling for a bit on the indies up here. That's some guys. Sure the one. Oh, that's alright. Too bad you're not a download somewhere. Can't say I have, but I know of it. Okay, I would suggest that. I don't know what platforms you have. It's available on Steam. It's available on PS4. I would recommend the Steam version because the workshop for Fire Pro Wrestling World contains create wrestlers. It contains create moves, create edit parts. You can literally reskin pretty much everything in that game now, as they just released all of these tools for free to the fans because they love the community so. There are tens of thousands, possibly cresting towards 6 digits, like 100,000-ish. I don't want to oversell it, but last I checked, it was in the 70s, I think. In terms of number of edit parts, and that includes custom wrestler parts to make realistic, at least as realistic as you can get in their engine, or with given the limits of the graphic size or whatever that you upload. Realistic faces on every wrestler you could possibly think of in the real world, throughout history, no matter where they wrestled, any wrestling character in a fighting game that ever happened, any other fighting game character, video game characters, anyone you can pretty much think of. At some point, people were converting straight up cartoons. Do you know Space Ghost Coast to Coast? Do you remember Brack? The weird, not the mantis guy, but the other guy with like the pincers? You can just make Brack, and it looks like you're playing the cartoon Brack because they just cut out the parts from like the Blu-ray, essentially. I would highly recommend checking it out. The game itself takes a little getting used to. The game itself is more known as something that people use to sim matches more than they typically play through matches. Not necessarily a bad thing. It's got a fire promoter mode. It's got a lot of piecemeal add-on things you can do. There's an association with the New Japan Pro Wrestling at the time of its release in like 2018, so you can get like a 2018 version of like a Kenny Omega, an Okada, and a bunch of other stuff if you buy like packs. But yeah, the real appeal are the creators, because like I said, you can make moves. Like they released a move creator, they released an edit part creator, so you don't have to like worry about hacking in extra textures. You can literally just make the textures you're looking for and put them in the game. Same with making rings, same with making belts, I believe. Lots of things. Plus, the mod community has stepped up, and Fire Pro Wrestling World has a very active platform like a mod suite that if you're so inclined you can get into. This is all optional, obviously. You don't have to do any of that. You can just play the game, the vanilla game as is. I spent a lot of time, 2 generations of the GWA. The first 2 were in Fire Pro Wrestling World's Fire Promoter mode, where you booked monthly shows, and you populated in a populated world of wrestling where you had to like book a venue, set like production value, get advertisements, all that stuff, in a world populated by up to I think 16 other promotions that you can set, and all those promotions can be the default fake promotions of the game, or you can replace any of those ideas with the idea of a real world promotion, and again using any wrestler ever created and any federation that could have ever existed. You can essentially create your tiny little wrestling universe and compete amongst all the other wrestling promotions for talent, etc., in Fire Promoter mode. It was delightful. It was absolutely delightful. The first generation, I did every current wrestler in the current landscape at the time that I started. So I was just picking from the best of what was around, essentially. Okay, so I'm going to go up and do that. And then second season, I stuck with Fire Promoter and then opened up the gates of time and then like essentially added a Hall of Fame, like WWE Hall of Fame and International Hall of Fame federations. The federations themselves didn't last long in the landscape, but that influx of Hall of Fame talent certainly changed things, because then Generation 2 became about doing a lot of dream matches and building, like, you know, what would be the best roster of all time, because you're trying to, with the style of wrestling you're promoting, with the area that you're promoting it, just like in any game, you're trying to send the crowd home happy, put the best matches on. The better you do, the more money you make, the more buzz you generate, etc., etc. You know how it goes. Highly, highly, highly recommend the Fire Pro series, especially Fire Pro Wrestling World, which, like I said, came out in 2018, but is still, the community is still keeping it alive with regular releases in the workshop. Like, a lot of community creations are driving that, and will continue to do so, as I don't think they're ever going to make another one. This is probably the last Fire Pro, and it was amazing that even it got made. And the match quality is, I think, in terms of a video game wrestling match, second to none in actually, like, getting me emotionally invested. Like, the way these matches work out, if you've got a really nice, like, 2 really nice creator wrestlers against each other, which, by the way, they have an extensive, and I mean so many sliders, an extensive CPU logic section for all the edits. So you can have people that actually have the moveset of the character and actually wrestle, quote unquote, like the wrestler. Sorry for not being able to stay long. I'm actually against the clock. Got to get ready for mascot at a hockey game tonight. Got our home opener, but feel free to demand anything you're chatting about. Do you want to continue this conversation later? Hang on, let me hit with my socials. Come hang out, buddy. Speaking of mascots, I was just in Chicago at the Mascot Hall of Fame. So let me hit you with my socials here. Let me give you that. Let me give you the Discord. Come on through, Maxi Kun. Probably my favorite raid in a long time. Been loving having you. Please enjoy the rest of your day. Had some interesting created versus matches. That can be great. Yeah. Woo. What a lovely day. All right. Yeah, feel free to indulge in any or all of those socials if you're so inclined. Might be a while before I end up in there. Yeah, that's fine too if you're shy and so on and so forth. No worries. Not pressuring, just trying to throw it out there. Getting a pretty good vibe off you already, bud. That's all. Hope you're having a great day. Always happy to talk wrestling. And if you... Oh, in the mascot hall. Right. Okay, yeah. Unfortunately, physically, it was the last day of the building. Like, they were shutting down the facility, so we were there for the grand finale. Only Junior B. Ah, okay. Gotta get there. Yeah, take some time. It was the international hang on. The hall itself, like, spiritually, still with us. They don't have a current physical location, but in our hearts and minds, there is still a Mascot Hall of Fame. Like, it existed long before there was a physical hall anyway. And yeah, just to say that at the hall, they had a bunch of, like, displays set up that explained for children, like, the science of being a mascot. They were, like, weighted heads you could put on a weighted vest to feel like what it's like to be on the suit. Like, stand under this heat lamp that we turn on so that you, like, have an idea what it's like in there. Like, hit this cooling button to, like, give yourself some relief. Like, really brought you into the mascot experience. And I'm so glad you dropped by and you have some real world experience to also shine on that. That's fantastic. I'm just coming off, like, you can't sandblast the smile off my face from the weekend I just had in Chicago, and it all started with a trip to the Mascot Hall of Fame. So I'm real jazzed you swung through today. What fortuitous timing. It's almost as though the universe made it so. Might be. Anyway, if you swing on through the Discord, we are always chatting wrestling, especially when certain pay-per-views happen. You might be able to chat live about them. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. If you ever end up on the Discord server and want to go ahead and check out the events. Just throwing that out there. Have a great time mascotting. Seems to be a delightful profession, just existing to put smiles on faces. Boom! Alright. I got thoroughly distracted. Helping out in here. I gotta go back to the other town. I mean, gotta is a strong word for it. It's still accurate. Do I have any other upgrades I need to do on this side of things that I even can do? What is this? A unique whetstone pressed from old parts of the grove for 12 driftwood. How much driftwood do I have? What are our driftwood reserves? Quickly to the library. Run! Okay, as fast as my tiny little grape feet will go. Whoops. Have you? Okay. 10. I got 10. That's a lot. That's a lot, right? Tell me I'm pretty. Am I missing anything from here? Nothing I have. Nothing yet. Okay. Mascotting a hockey game at the home opener. I'm so excited for this person. I don't even know him. Oh, what a lovely world. Okay. Moving along. Oh, I forgot. It's a driftwood thing up here. The whetstone. I'm all out of swords. I'm trying to readjust my... There we go. That's all I needed. I just needed to take a look at how long I've been live. Not too long, because I was trying to remember what the delay was. I mean, I can tell you what the delay physically was. My vaporizer is dying. Like, it took 25 minutes to... Oh, I need 2 more. It took 25 minutes to heat up to a temperature that I can use it as, and then it shuts off after, like, 3-4 minutes. And then I had to, like, reheat it again. And I know it starts closer to the number, so it doesn't take quite 20 minutes again. But it takes so long to heat up, and the unit itself gets too hot and then I think it overheats and shuts off. So there's something wrong with the heating coil. Something's been knocked out of alignment where that is now happening. Unfortunately, it's molded in such a way that it is nigh impossible to like open it up to get a look in there without further ruining things, as it is already a pretty sensitive machine. So I went to the website, obviously, but I've had it so long that it's no longer under warranty. This is my cannabis vaporizer for my medicinal marijuana use. Big proponent of marijuana for medicinal uses. I use it to help with stress and anxiety, which I suffer from so severely. I ended up with a personality disorder diagnosis and on long-term disability in my country. So much driftwood. You go back. I need 2 more. I need 2 more of you. Ooh. Anyway, the vaporizer that I use for my daily medications, I went to the website just to see what if there was sort of warranty info or anything else I could do. It wasn't expecting it to be a repair service. Turns out the unit itself was on sale for such a price that even with shipping and taxes, it was less than the normal retail price. So I just bought a new one, which will be here shortly. I didn't necessarily. Nobody needs more expenses, right? So I didn't need any more costs, especially after the weekend I just had. But if I already have X amount of dollars on my credit card, I might as well just add this last little bit because it's literally a day-to-day item. Like it's kind of important, not just because tee-hee-hee it's weed. I mean it's literally a medicine as far as I'm concerned, and as far as my doctor is concerned, as it is prescribed. In fact, before it was legalized in this country, I was prescribed a synthetic version of it. And then once it was legalized, I was like, hey doc, let me try the real stuff. Because the synthetic version I was using helped a bit, but it turned out to be a synthetic version of the THC of an indica strain of marijuana. And that tends to slow me down, tends to hit me up with that couch lock, tends to sort of like root me in one spot. Like the typical like stoner on the couch, eating their snacks, watching TV. Like to me that's indica. Nothing wrong with that, if that's what you're up to for the day or whatever, if those are your plans, no problem. But as a, like, I'm supposed to be doing this 2-3 times a day, every day sort of substance, I don't want a lot of that in my system, or I didn't want a lot of that in my system, because after a short while, I was just kind of lurgy, just kind of like, raw a lot of the time, like, very groggy, and spent, like, honestly, a couple of years being that kind of groggy. And it wasn't until they legalized all sorts of variations of the plant in this country that I was able to go to my doctor and say, hey, listen, I know I'm on a synthetic version of this. I'm not asking you to put me on weed, but I'm telling you, I know what we're doing now is an indica. I'm going to try a real sativa and see what the difference is. And it was night and day in that sativa for me does a lot of what the indica does, but the extra icing on that cake is that it helps me focus. It helps me with my energy levels. It keeps me going. Like it is what I assume people get out of coffee. Because I don't really drink hot beverages. I don't really drink a lot of caffeine. I don't monitor my intake. I just never really appealed. It wasn't really my jam. But yeah. I can go have a hoot on the porch and then be ready to go run down the nature trail or like go for a 2-hour bike ride or something, or like let's get going. Like I'm up, I'm at 'em, I'm ready to go. A lot of people smoke after the gym. I will do that sometimes. I will also perhaps do it beforehand. Like either way, I'm good. Gets me where I need to be, and I've been at it so long I can trust myself to kind of like no, this is a pre-situation. This is a post-situation. And typically, as I've gotten older, I've also noticed that my it really helps with my appetite, because otherwise I'd be too distracted, busy, focused on other things to remember food, which is really weird for me to say, because I've spent a lot of my years quite obese. I mean, I'm still probably a little higher than I should be, but whatever. Okay, I don't know where this is. Yes. Okay, I don't have these yet. Okay, they're in Autumn Town. We haven't been there. We're still leveling up this one. It's kind of a long trek, as we're only getting like 2 requests a day. Oh yeah, I'm gonna do more driftwood. I just wanted to do glass first to see if I could get any lenses. And then I'm gonna go check out this dungeon for some driftwood real quick. There we go. We need 2 more. Anyway, I'm excited. Brand new vaporizer. I will keep what components I can transfer over from my old one. And now, having owned one, I know even better how to maintain and like keep the one that's incoming pristine. So, even though it was an expense I was not, exactly looking forward to, not that anyone is ever looking forward to expenses, I'm at least contenting myself with the knowledge that it's gonna, like, the one I got lasted me for years, so this one's gonna last for years too. And since, again, I'm a multiple-time daily user, it's just smart to get a piece of equipment that I'm comfortable with and that's gonna do the job I want it to do. Because I know exactly how this system works. I'm very familiar with the machine. Getting a shiny new one. I'm actually curious to see if there'll be any changes at all. Even though it's been years, sure, since this thing. Since I got this thing. I want to say like 4 or 5 years? Because they legalized marijuana in 2017, I want to say. And then I got this maybe 2019. 2019, the first one. And I'm getting a replacement. For like, we'll call it 2025 conservatively. But there were times, and I'll admit this one there were times of like, I'm not going to say extreme depression, but there were times where I was a little sadder or I needed it for certain reasons, like after the flood, where I was absolutely using more than I was previously. I was monitoring my own medication levels and how I was distributing them. Sure, I was very well aware of what I was doing there. Not going to deny that. That's the thing that happened. Sure. I don't need you. Everything else can stick with us. So it's not like I haven't put this thing through its paces. Like, I understand why it would have worn out by now. So they're smart to have the that warranties be a certain number of years. Okay. I think I might be close. But I could do that one diagonally. Also, it's weird. It's like I can't kill them unless I combo them. Man, these little green guys are getting all the hops today. No, that's not it. Oh, oops. Get out of here. Ooh. Okay, wow. Wow, this is the most I've had to use my heals in a long time. Yay, driftwood, though. There we go. Ping, ping. Yay, driftwood! Give me that driftwood! Driftwood. Can't hold any more resources, huh? Don't need this. Don't need this. I'm gonna drop the wooden stone. I can get those anywhere. Sandstone, different story. I actually don't need any more driftwood from this. So I'm moving. Bye! Leave dungeon. Okay, got what I needed. Off I go. Okay, what do we got? Let's drop all this stuff off. Oh, oh wait, don't need these. There, off they go. And I don't think I can do it here. I think it's a specialty of the other shop. Main story is they want me to go to Autumn Town. Okay, those are done. Oh, what's the one in the middle? Water level quite sure is getting a bit high. Okay. Pull some levers. That'll be in the water, I think. Yeah, I'll look over there for one. Think I can reach that in here? Good shot. Done. That was it. Awesome. Okay, that's all finished. Double check our reserves. Why for sandstone? Almost full. 12 for wood, that's in the spring place. Let's go to the spring place. Get that whetstone going. Hey, don't mind me, just doing some late night blacksmithing. Okay, let's come through here. Okay, that's our basic heals. Okay, what's our main one? This thing. Blam! Fully charged swipe, steal health. I'm sorry? It's some sort of masterful implement now. It's like the best version of this ever. Cool, let's do this. Let's go steal some health if we can. Where you at? Holy crap! Oh my gosh! That's awesome. Okay, so those are all special now, huh? Like the final form of these things? Is that what I'm looking at? That's wild. That is wild stuff. Okay. Better jar. Cool. Fun became super special. It feels final formy. Maybe I'll get final form hammer next. Final form Raleigh. Final form this, that. Oh, it's so late. Oh, oh, oh. Magic, you know. Open these things with my sword. Oh, it's magic, you know. That's so rude. I'm gonna have to hit something just to feel better about myself. Isn't that nasty? This is what you've done to me. Oh! Plus I got hit at the same time. So it balanced out. It's funny. Oh, it's a spooky night here on the beach. Oh, it's tragic. You know, we're hanging and having some fun. Ooh, wait. I was gonna say, these things technically have like a hit point counter, or like certain amount of damage they must take before they break. Doesn't count as stealing health, though. Just checking. Alright, heading to bed. Got a lot done today. Oh, new memory. Core memory unlocked! Sure. Also good. What do we got, Cayenne? Too much for most. Cayenne's love for this dew came from its power to prevent wounds. Metallic dew restores Concord stamina. Cool! Okay. Let's do that. Come on, level 4 on the yellow. Yeah, should be. Woo! Woo! Yeah! More products in the local tavern and trader. Ooh! Oh! Could be more upgrades. What a lousy day! Folks, if you don't like being behind an ad right now, and would like to continue to support or to watch Rad Gnarly and support him and his streaming, advertisement free, please, won't you consider subscribing to his seed itself and maybe enjoying that? Because it means that he gets to do this more and, you know, hang around and stuff and have some fun and be all like friends and things. You know, if you're not too busy. And we're back! Oh, don't need that one. Might not need this one either. Getting close. Getting close. Bumping up on that limit. Okay, so that's already done. One down. Give us this day our daily bread. And then, what do we got? Lily Landing. To Sheldon. You got it. Like right up here. 2 seconds of work for this day. On this day, it takes 2 secs. You're just grabbing your fishing line. Done. Alright, those are the errands for the day. Let's go check out the store. Got everything done first thing in the morning. Now the whole day is mine. Oh. Ah, shucks. Alright, well. Maybe they meant here? Could be more stuff. Different stuff. New stuff. Cosmetic only. For your seed pouch. Yeah, that didn't help me. Oh well. I kind of just want to kill time, if I'm honest. Let's progress a day! I don't have anything to do in spring. I'm trying to do the summer one. We just hit level 4 with 1. Let's see how we can do with the other seasons here. Hang on. There we go. Just gotta remember I have to fight my way out. Okay, one more time. So I can sit down. Got just enough room for the passage of time, no problem there. Alright, we're at the end of the day. Get out of here. Fight my way out. Going in and out means time's actually changed now, so this is the earliest I can go to bed. I'm going to bed. Early to bed, early to rise. Just like I don't do in real life. You know, the sort of discipline I do not have at all in real life. There we go, this should level oh no! Oh, that's great. The one category didn't have a request. That's awesome. Red request, please. More foraging. Well, that'll be easy, depending on what it is. Yep. 3 succulents. You got it. Boom. Sucks to be me. That one's done. Okay, and you. What do you got? Yeah, 2-star red. Let's do it. Could anyone with free time clear out the debris that's clogging the gutters? Yep. Near Lily Pit. I can do that. That's right here. I can do that. I can do that. Blah, 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 blah. Put me in, coach. I'm ready to play today. Put me in, coach. Ready to play today. Look at me. I will be Shadowfield. And done. Alright, the day's work is done. Now I could run around, I could gather resources, I could do lots of things. Or I could just advance time twice, take a nap, and then figure out what the requests are for the next day, as we're just trying to grind up this town to 5th level across the board. That's basically my main focus for this afternoon's fun, is trying to get Summer's End on the same level as Spring Hamlet. I try to get them both maxed out at 5s. Might not be the most visually exciting gameplay, but I believe my strategy is sound. We shall defeat the days together. As a team. As a team, you shall fulfill all of the little requests, favors, things you do for those you love. Here we go. Plus digging this level 4 unlocks more upgrade options, and I gotta check what, yeah, upgrades to the tools. I gotta check what that means. Sunny, 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 sunny. Alright. Oh, more foraging. What do we got today? 2 blue shells. Azure, excuse me. Done! Time for blues. No clues for blues? And then, perfect. Thank you for being a red quest. The rod busted some of our rain catcher's foliage in Summer's End and some succulents. Okay. Pardon me, we'll start taking another drink. Succulents it is! Let's go gather some more from up here. First, for the road. Yeah, take that. Coming after you, branch. Okay. Plants. Sure there's more. Excuse me. Pardon my sneaking. Alright, maybe not. Maybe not till more easterly shores. Visa-wise. Let's see. I mean, these are obviously planted. They belong to somebody. I don't think they use those. Wouldn't be funny though. They destroyed my garden. Well, I need to repair these succulents. So, them's the breaks. Town comes first. Alright, let's check our communal supplies. We have tons of succulents. More succulents than you can shake a stick at. I'm gonna bring 10 with me. Just to roll up with all the succulents. Just like giving them out like candy. We're gonna majorly impress those chumps over in Lack of Succulent Town. Paracel component made of various woods for harder strikes and faster handling. So more driftwood. I don't know what that is. Like an eggshell? Improve the rod's contraptions with variously crafted shell pieces. Yeah. Okay. Shell bits. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. All that's done. What else need I do? Oh yeah, sucking. Oh, pardon me. Pardon my burps. Oh, and hiccups. Pardon my hiccups. Alright, I think I've conquered them. Yeah, come get a piece. Love it. Ah! Haha! Now I have to head out. Got everything ready. Just waiting on the bus now. Have a good rest of the stream. Since you mentioned earlier, I'm a bit shy when it comes to joining Discord, especially early on, but I got DMs on here in Discord if you're wanting to chat more about what we were earlier. Have a good one. Alright! Appreciate you. Thanks for swinging by. I might just do that. Appreciate your support. Have a great rest of your day. Thank you for swinging by, Maxi Kun. Okay. Getting up here. More lenses would be nice. I mean, I wouldn't hate it. Wouldn't hate it. Okay, hang on. This thing. Charge. Hang on. Whoop. Charge. There. Give me my life back. Yeah. Mine. Okay. I need some succulents up here is the thing. That's the whole jam. Gotcha. From here. Gotcha. Boink. No lens. And...
Idly ho, neighborinos!
What's going on, Rasco? Idly ho to you as well. Hope you're having a great day. How you been? We are having a real chill day in Garden Story after a rather busy half week in Chicago. Certainly by my standards. Certainly by my natural pace. Only ran out of energy like 2 a.m. on a Sunday, which resulted in like a slightly terse conversation. Like that's as unpleasant as the weekend got. Everything else was like smooth sailing, and even that we chatted about like the next day, and I think we're all fine. We're fine on. Yeah, we're fine with. So yeah, human relations. Very interesting. Very interesting stuff. You know what? This humanity might just make it. It'll be close. Down to the wire. But you never know. Man, when I needed like 10 lenses, it took forever, and now I don't really need them. And I have half a dozen. Just like that. I'd be okay. I'm glad you got some outdoor time with some strange fellows out there. Yeah, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. Actually, once my other friends went on their way, and I was left on my own for the for the last 6 hours of my trip, that actually started the rejuvenation and decompression process for an introvert like myself. Oh, I got it. Yeah, I've been telling people. Because that one Crazy Rhythm Castle game on Epic Store is co-op. So that seems insane. I was actually telling a friend I went to Chicago to see. She also streams. Wait, hey, check this out. I absolutely grabbed them. Thanks for the heads up. Yeah, Epic Store is one of my favorite. Every Thursday I'm on there just checking out what's on offer. I have so many strange and wonderful bits of gaming to do from that store. I keep looking at them. That and my Steam library and what I've grabbed in like itch.io bundles, you know, itch.io, whatever. Those bundles over the past couple of years, and Xbox sales. Like, I gotta say, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna be busting down my Game Pass to just the basics that I can play with people on my Xbox. I don't think I need access to the full library because I like the smaller, weirder games more than the mainstream stuff. Yes, the rhythm game is co-op for up to like 4 people. The Rugrats one I grabbed too because it looks ridiculous. Yeah, it's always fun to play like a kid's game as an adult and just try to have the most non-kid fun you can with it. So yeah, I absolutely grabbed the Rugrats one. The Crazy Rhythm Castle one is, I think 4-player. Like, each character on screen can just be a person instead, so then you have to coordinate the rhythm of 4 different people in 4 different spots. It sounds like the kind of silly chaos that I would enjoy. So, Twitch free games are usually good too. Now, how do I claim those bad boys? Those I'm not too sure of. Like, my main source for games are like when Xbox does their sales. I'm big on Humble Bundle, getting some stuff here and there. That gives me most of my Steam titles. Steam, I'm a big fan of what in Canada is known as the $6 and under section. I think probably 5 and under in the States, if not less. Come on, ba-bam, ba-bam. It's slow going, but we're getting there. We're trying to max all these bad boys out at 5, like our boys in Spring Hamlet. And then we'll move on to the Autumn Town. Rasco, I don't know if you've been checking out the community gaming section of the Discord. We are ready to move on from Power World, because we've been having a ton of problems save game-wise. That's not to say that we're not going out with a bash on Saturday, because we'll... Oh my god, a single yellow one. I've had 15 of these sitting in here forever, and they just want one. So I've cranked up like XP gains to like 100 times. Pal capture rate is 100 times, so it's really easy to grab stuff when you want something. Crafting rate is 100 times, so everything crafts instantaneously. Eggs are hatching instantaneously. Like, I'm just trying to get everybody level 55 so we can beat the crap out of all the bosses together, and then take on that oil rig thing together, and just, like, you know, knock out the rest of Power Roll essentially. All that to say, if you check out the Game Chatter stream or text thread there in our co-op section, we're spitballing different games to try. One of which that Dex suggested seems to be a 16-person supermarket simulator that is free on Steam. So I feel like we're at least going to get one session out of that, and it's probably going to be pretty soon, because it looks hilarious. And another one Rob and I wanted to try, that I hope you'll be on board for as well, Rasco, is something called Flashing Lights, that you can either be a paramedic, or a firefighter, or a police officer, and then it's you and your crew responding to calls around the city and trying to do your best to make things right. And I think, you know, the lunacy of us ding-dongs doing that would be a lot of fun. Sim games are a little janky, and yeah, sim games with a little jank to them, and then, you know, human tomfoolery is what we're after. Shenanigans. 3 safety rails around the outpost have been worn down to the point of breaking. Repair them with sandstone. Outpost. Okay. Sandstone. I will grab some sandstone from up here, so I don't have to go into my reserves. So, we are on the lookout for fun new co-op games to play. They don't necessarily need to be long-term. We're just getting ready to do some things. We might, after Pout World, like, it's probably easier for us to take a hiatus for October, because Vlad TV will be on the Discord throughout the month of October every weekend. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, ending with a 4-day weekend end of the month so that we get our 13 days of horror television. Everyone on the Discord cordially invited to come check that out. Let's see, what else can I be doing? Oh, I'm in the outpost. I need some sandstone. I'll just grab some. I was going to harvest some and use it, but I'll just grab some. Harvesting local sandstone for local people. I hope it's less than 5. I don't know how many you need, but I hope it's less than 5. Because I only have 6. I only have 6. Hopefully it's one at a time. Done. Okay. The remaining sandstone has been returned. I think that's all the requests for the day. Let me check the request line. Bugs are just forgotten features. Or if you're a speedrunner, exploits. Exploits. Pro strats. Glitch runs, etc. Okay, I'm still in the morning. I don't want to spend a lot of in-game time just puttering about just to end the day when I can just sit on the bench. I can just take it easy, just sit on the bench. Oh wait a minute, let me try something else here. Oh, it needs 4. Can't go lower than that. Okay, 1 second. Okay. Also needs 4? Holy moly. Okay. Three. Okay. Alright, let's try that instead. Maybe rearranging things will be easier, because like I can do this now. And if I can approach the forge box from the side, I'll be okay. There we go. Oh, that's super convenient. Okay, now I can do that. If I need to drop something in, I think I just do that. And then I can access this. Yeah. Yeah, that's how that goes. Nighty night, everybody. It's been a big day. I rearranged my house. I did some errands for the town. What do we got? Kaboom, kaboom. Getting closer. If I can at least hit one of them at 3 before we log out. Because we got about 10-15 minutes left of our allotted time for the day. Oh, it seems so terrible out there. Alright, what do we need? What do we need? 3 driftwood. Oh, I have none. Okay. Okay. Time to get some driftwood. Thank you. Ooh, 1 for everybody. Okay, that'll be on the way. We need to put in these 3 pieces of... Okay, so I'm going to get some driftwood. Tentacles will be on the way. This thing happens here. Here. Get over to the right lever. I think it's just a case of finding it, really. Oh yeah, that's what I needed 12 driftwood floor for. Oh yeah. Looking for something to pull out of the water. Looking for something to stop all the water. Looking for something to put in the water. Another dam has accidentally reactivated. Where though? Where's your damn dam? Oh, summer's end. Okay.
Wait over here. Okay.
Everything is in this direction. Everything is eastward. Everything's this way if you'll just follow me. Driftwood. Tentacles are next. Then driftwood from the dungeon. The dungeon. And then north to that other place. Or I might do north to the other place and then do dungeon on the way back just to grab the stuff because I can't use it here. I gotta take it to a different spot. Get out of here with all that. Get out of here with all that. Okay, hang on. Can hit him from there, though. May I take your hat? Haha. I may. Should I? No. Can I? Perhaps. May I? On a whim, sir. On a whim, your hat can belong to me. How dare you? I have suffered a point of damage, and for that, I must charge. Revenge blast! Revenge blast! Away! What a memory. Or what an upgrade from just tinkering, I guess. There we go, tentacle's done. So that bit's done. Now if I go northward, that should be the dam that's stuck that I need to... Oh, this one I unclogged by just going to the right. I remember this. Ye old dousing hut. I never doused you for a second. Oop. Hip. 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 Perfect. Hip, hip, hip. Hip. Alrighty. Done! Okay. Another request. Granted. I wish there was this driftwood, like here. Some of these stumps were all driftwood looking. And just not normal. Even them driftwood stumps. Hey, those would be great. No, it's not feeling it. Excuse me, pardon me. Oh, I caused them to wet themselves, it looks like. Man! Again, as soon as I don't need them, give me all the lenses. That's awesome. Okay, driftwood hunt. Did you call me? Hunt. With an H. There it is. There it is. There it be. For all the world to see. There it be. There it be. There it be. Take a knockout. When you find yourself in time, in places and spaces. Ah! Hurry! Got it. Nope. I'll leave before you do that. Awesome, driftwood. If I get 2 pieces of driftwood out of this, I'm done. I think 2 or 3. More driftwood, the better. Okay, I'm gonna power through just in case. Like, I'm gonna see how quick, you know, I'm gonna get to the boss. Boss is pretty simple, especially at this point. We've done it so many times. You made it back in and you're now level 55? Rocco, did you kill like 2 things? Glad to hear it, buddy. Was it easy to do? I'm gonna guess yes. Yeah, you killed like 2 things and you got level 55. That's awesome. Yes, sir. Now if you kill like 2 or 3 more, all of your pals should be level 55 too. I did that when I tested it in the middle of the night. All of my current party of pals are all level 55. Also, Rocco, everything drops 10 times the amount of stuff it used to drop. So 10 times the amount of resources, 10 times the amount of materials out of everything killed. I don't know about the, like, effigies, it's things like that, but all, like, the resource nodules, like, the palladium and stuff like that, give 10 times as much palladium, all that sort of thing. We're going out with a bang! We are masters of that world. It's about time we started acting like it. I mean, it's about time we, you know, finished our business on Power World and moved on, basically. I just grabbed, you know, like the big scorpion, but the, like, lightning version, or maybe the Terra version. Yeah, the Earth version. Whatever one was on the new island. I literally hit it twice and then shot my best Pal Sphere at it. And it was just like, yeah, sure, you can just have it. Like the shortest boss fight I've had. It was great. So, I'm expecting a lot of shenanigans like that on Saturday as we do, like, not game-breaking things, but certainly, like, flex our muscle and how easily we can take care of stuff now. Okay. It's easy, just triple up every time. Okay. There we go. Moving on. Perhaps the boss? Should be close, if not now. There it is. There's our boss. What's up, boss? What's up, Doc? Can we rock? Oops, wrong button. Oh dear. Used the wrong button, accidentally healed myself because it heals really, really fast. And dead. Delicious! Let's get fully healed. Let's switch back to our other bottles. We'll back up the main one for our next fill up. Let's go grab some driftwood. All that was just to get extra driftwood. Oh, also, you know, nice crimson shell back here. Nobody mad at that. Drift. Don't need these anymore either. I don't think. I'll bring one with. Just cause. Okay. Bit of driftwood. Dump that in the communal pile and get out of here. I'm gonna refill my water bottles, both of them. Look over here. Metallic. Excuse me. Yep. There we go. There. I mean, they're all exactly the same now. So now I have 5 heals. I just have to switch back and forth between them manually. Driftwood. You can go right here. Done. There's a request for the day. Yay! Yay! When I glance at the clock, it looks like our 2 hours are almost up. Our weekly 2 hours. Telling our garden story I've almost completed. We bed down for the afternoon. Let's see what we got going on here. Call the request line. Hey, Rob, what's going on, buddy? Hang on 1 second. You can't see this, but I love to play the sound regardless, just to celebrate y'all. Yes, there's the sound of the Wacky Waverly, wavy, inflatable, fun time, whatever. TV guy. My name is George. Nope. It's all those other words. And also, a little tambourine from my man. Thank you for so much of your support of the Silent G unit. 3 years and a month. Thank you, sir. Appreciate you. 3 years and a month. That's crazy. I can't believe I've been eligible to do things on this platform for 3 years. You know, that's crazy. All right, we have taken enough time. We can go to bed. Oh, it's a big day. Let's just find a nice spot. One last one. One more. There we go. Yeah, it's Radinkadoo. It's wild. Could be making some changes in the new year, I think, just to try to do more different stuff with the platform. Just keep myself entertained, to be quite honest. Playing games is fun, and I'll continue to do that. Don't get me wrong, but I will also branch out into doing other things more often. Like, for example, when I was younger, as a teen, I had a puppet collection. I wanted to be a puppeteer, like, vaguely. Like, didn't have any concrete plans, because who makes plans when you just assume you're going to fail, right? But would love to pick that back up as a hobby. There might be a hot tub stream, but first I'm going to, I would like to learn how to sew a puppet, and I want to do all that, like, on stream. And then we'll make a puppet friend, and then we'll hang out with that puppet. And then I would like to use that puppet at my green screen to make some unique video drops and stuff. Because who else is going to have that one puppet, right? Impossible for you to have the same puppet, because I'll have one. And then, yes, that's when you said hot tub stream. The first thing I thought of, well, that's easy, because then the puppet could just be over the edge of the hot tub. Like, yeah, that's easy peasy to puppeteer in there. So, yes, that sounds great. You know? No complaints. No complaints at all. Okay, so what is it you want? Okay, do the acorns. That's easy. And then 6 sandstone. No problem. These will be our last couple of requests. We got an extra day of work in. The acorns are just up here, so I'm going to take care of them. On the way, we collect a little more sandstone. All right, there we go. I'm going to be on the lookout for that. So a little... Ooh, there's some more here. So we'll just be collecting sandstone for a bit. And then taking care of those acorns. You got to take care of your acorns, you know what I'm saying? I just figured with, like, the green screen and the ability to custom create video drops and stuff, yeah, we could just turn that into, this is how you interact with the puppet, is I will pre-record a bunch of the different video drops, and then people can load them in as they see fit. Which develops a unique, you know what I mean? Like, no one else is going to offer... Other people could be offering puppets and stuff on Twitch. That's great. Good for them. I'm just talking about, like, in terms of me and what I do, this will be a unique thing that I'm offering that I made, that no one else has. You know what I mean? So, like, I'm still doing drops like everybody else. It'll still be stuff, like meme stuff that we've either said, or maybe we can have the puppet reenact quotes or whatever. You know what I mean? Like, there's lots we can do, adding this extra character that is also us, or me, specifically. So be on the lookout for that in the coming months, because I want to get that started soon. And yeah, more changes to follow. Just evolutions, really. Let's not call them changes, because change can scare people. Evolution just sounds more pleasant. Not that change should intimidate. Always on the hunt for glass lenses. That's why I destroy these things. Man, this beach used to be beautiful, and someone comes here busting glass all over the place. Disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. I'm just here for the sandstone. I knew there would be some. And I need it. I need it for the request line. Turning and face the strange. I mean, I feel like I've been embracing the strange pretty often, pretty regularly for the past little while. Like, since starting this endeavor. Changes. Yeah, no, I got you. You're doing some boa. Or some bowie. I feel like this whole thing started a whole bunch of change. Like, even starting doing this April Fool's Day 2020. Like, my first... Here I'm going to be streaming full-time, so I'm going to start streaming. Which is a little puzzle game called Islanders, back when we were doing the Midnight Special. 12 to 2 a.m. Much like now, no video cam presence because I did not have the bandwidth, like the actual internet bandwidth, to be able to pull that off. Currently, I'm not using the, I don't have the bandwidth in terms of, like, energy. So that's why we sometimes have these cozy mode streams. So I can still interact, I'm still okay sharing my voice, not quite as okay sharing, like, the face, because that's a whole different level of contact, that's a whole different level of performance, etc., etc. As I've said privately, and I probably mentioned this on stream as well, like, if I had to start this all over again, if Rad Gnarly never existed as a human being, if you just had heard my voice and I never went webcam, I might have ended up as a VTuber before I revealed myself as a human being. Just because I thought it would be nicer. Or I've always more identified as a cartoon character anyway, so I was always thinking, like, man, it wouldn't be great if I could just get somebody to design me, animate me, like I'm a character from, like, I don't know, Batman the Animated Series, or something of that ilk. Like the great Western cartoon style, basically. Or like Disney-ish. You know, not Disney Prince, but just like Disney background character, where they're a little more comically proportioned. Yeah, I just want to get that level 4. That, Rob, was what I was building towards. You can do that now. Like, you can get VTube rigs that look like puppets, like, especially in the 3D space. So, like, it is more viable now. There's actually, I think I heard about this through John Smith, formerly of Funhouse. There used to be somebody on Twitch here that they play the game, right? And then their partner, like their significant other, as the one person is playing the game, the other person operates a puppet, pretending they're playing the game and reacting to the first person playing the game. So you get real-time somebody playing, real-time somebody reacting, but the person playing the game gets full vision of the screen, and the person reacting is reacting as the person playing, quote-unquote, but in this puppet form. And I couldn't remember the name of it because I had meant to write it down at the time, and that was years ago, and I got weed brain, so there's no way I'm going to remember it. But I at least remember the, like, fundamentals of what it was that they did for their stream, and I am fascinated by that. I would love that. My sort of compromise, since I'm just by myself, is the idea of doing, like, well, let me do a bunch of video drops as this puppet character, and then that will be unique to my stream. You know what I mean? And that's unique, fun content. And, like, if anything happens to it, it goes anywhere, it can all be traced back to this guy right here, Rad Gnarly. Speaking of, that is going to do it for today for Garden Story. Oh, we have put in our time. I mean, it's not just about putting in the time. We got some work done. We dinged level 4 across the board. Just one more to go, and Summer's End, or our time in Summer's End, will be at an end, and we'll be able to move on to the Autumn Town and be about halfway through the game. I'm just maxing out the towns as I unlock them. I didn't want to unlock the whole thing, do the whole story, and then go back. I'm just, like, poking at it as it happens. I have been really enjoying this cozy, what do you want to call it, like a Zelda Animal Crossing mashup. I refer to ActRaiser a lot when referencing this. Like, this has got, like, a nice blend of two different gaming elements, where in modern times don't really need to change the perspective of the actual game. You can just do both of the things at the same time. Like, I can go outside of town and beat stuff up, and then I can go back into town and run some errands or build some buildings, improve the streets, put out some street lamps. Lots of fun things I can do. But that shall have to wait for next week. I would like to thank everybody for watching, no matter where or when you happen to be. Wishing everybody out there chill vibes and a wish for clear skies. And don't forget, if you're Find yourself with a plethora of positive energy. Don't forget to share it if you can spare it. And don't forget about your old pal, the Silent G, Rad Gnarly, saying so long for now. Quick shout out to Rocco for hanging out. Quick shout out to Maxi Kuhn for the raid and the conversation about their wrestling game playing. Loved talking about that. We'll always entertain some wrestle chat here on the stream. Rasco, thanks for dropping by. Oh, then Rocco reappeared to let me know that his character is now 55 in Power World. Love to hear that. And Rob, thank you so much for hanging out. Thanks for showing up and dropping that sub late game. Let's find somebody to spread a little love to on our way out of here. Hey, let's go say what's up to Bruce. All right, everybody, that's it for me for the day. I will be back tomorrow afternoon, 2 p.m. Eastern Time, to hopefully, and I say that with my fingers crossed, not that you can see them, hopefully get back in the black as we run Strong Style Wrestling in Wrestling Empire. Until then, ta-ta for now. Treat each other well if you can. If not, I don't know, try to keep your mouth shut, I guess, about it. Whatever. Have a great day.